Welcome, everyone, to listen to the Vibes Daily Devotions, where we take a little bit of time each and every day to help you to get one step closer to that goal of success, whether it be in business or just life in general. Thank you for joining, and here we go. All right, I didn't exactly plan this segment out very carefully. I'm going to give you a lot of my opinions. You can take it or leave it. I've tried to keep this channel as positive as possible. I do share this channel with several different other shows, and I don't stifle any of them. They can have their opinions, whether I agree with them or not. I'm not going to shut anybody up. I do not believe in censorship. So even if I don't agree with you, I don't want you canceled. I think you're free to have your opinion, and that's the way it should be. You know, I'm not always going to be right, and I'm not always going to be wrong. I feel like the time has come that I spoke up. I see so much meanness and negativity in social media and in the news, and I don't understand how a person can come out and say that they're calling for peace during a time where there's so much turmoil going on, and people come out and attack them. Now, I'm not one to call out any names, and I will say that one of our residents, Zachary Levi, who we don't share the same opinions on a lot of stuff, is called out and said we need to have peace, we need to get along, and people are attacking him for it. And I think that's a bunch of baloney. I see other people, and I'm not going to call out any other names. I see other people come out and just call other people downright despicable things, and they get cheered for it. There's something wrong with the mentality in this country. And if I get a bunch of haters for this, I get a bunch of haters for this. People are not going to want to listen to me. You don't have to. That's the beauty of freedom. You don't have to listen if you don't want to. I'm not for canceling anybody. I'm not. I don't have to support them. And I suggest you do the same. You know, I don't want to see anybody shut up for any reason. But at the same time, I don't have to support what they do if I so choose. Now, I know this doesn't sound very positive, and I apologize if it sounds kind of mean, but I've stood back and I've tried to be quiet, neutral. I never wanted to get political on this show, and I still won't, because I don't want to alienate half my audience for spewing out my opinions. There are channels for that. If you want that kind of stuff, watch the news. You want, all that politics. There's channels dedicated on YouTube just for that subject alone, for whichever side of the aisle you're on. And I'm not going to fault you for who you vote for. That is your opinion. You shouldn't be hated on for that. I'm calling for peace too. I want to see folks get along. I do not want to have to draw a line in sand, and I hope it never comes to that. I'm going to ramble a little bit here. Yeah, I am. It's very upsetting. We have an opportunity to come together and to really make a difference, but yet we can't seem to come together on common ground. And I don't understand why we keep. I don't understand why you got to stop being with your friends because they don't agree with you on certain things, or why you don't want to have anything to do with some of your family because they don't have the same opinions that you have. The great thing about what America is that you can have differences of opinion and then, kind of come together for a compromise. But nobody wants to compromise anymore, it seems. I kind of look at it this way, and it may be a bad analogy. Let's say you're having a party. You can only serve one type of snack. Half of the people that are there say they like peanuts. The other half, they only like pickles. But everybody can agree on cheese. So what do you want to do? Do you want to cater to, one or the other? Or do you want to try to cater to everybody? That's kind of what this channel has been about. I want this to be for everyone. And yeah, I do have my opinions, and I'm pretty steadfast in my opinions, but I don't feel that I should have to alienate other people because of it. I didn't plan this. I don't know if the words are coming out right, but I always wanted this channel to be someplace for, everybody that want to cater to their interests, whether it be daily devotionals or the paranormal or comedy or whatever. I would like to see some more positive energy out there. I really would. And forgive me, this is probably not the most positive vibes I've put out there. I'm still going to strive for it. I still want to help people. I say I don't care what your opinions are. I mean, if you lean this way or you lean that way, that's fine. I just want to try to give advice that's helped me, help people that I know. I just want a better world out there, I guess. Maybe it's a pipe dream, but I still have hope that it can happen, and I'm not going to give up. I am not going to give up until I'm in my grave. Whether I see it happen or not, I'm going to keep trying. I hope you do too, and I hope you feel the same way I do. And if you don't, I totally get it. You don't have to think like I do. I'm not a shepherd that leads a bunch of sheep around. I hope you have your own opinions. It's what makes this country great. So I promise the next one's going to be a lot more positive. I had to get something off my chest. So until the next show. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.